It's telling me that maybe having a feeling of scarcity, like you have to hold on to every last thing, is really making you just like put your nose to the grindstone and work, work, work away. Um, Having your focus on money, but it's depriving you potentially of feeling like you can have your heart open and trust. I'm really getting the sense for this first week, Taurus. It might be helpful for you to work on trust and open your hand instead of holding tight to everything you have, which is Four of Coins energy. Um, Try to focus on your heart if you can, because that's where the hope and the optimism of this Fool card come in, and also this kindness and innocence of the Six of Cups. Both of these are like very sweet cards. They both are about being open. Fool is about being open to life and trusting and having faith. And Six of Cups is about being open to someone else and their heart in like a childlike, open-hearted way. So if you're feeling stressed about money, if the spotlight of that Taurus full moon is really on you first week of November, you have a lot of optimism here that's available to you. And I want to encourage you to open your hand and open your heart, because you don't have to just work, 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 work away. You're going to be productive at work and you're going to create money. That's what Eight of Coins says. But try to let go of any feelings of scarcity, as well as feeling like you have to have your heart closed to get through this. Like I almost get the sense like with this card, he's got his head down and he's just working as fast as he can and as hard as he can to get through it. I'm going to encourage you to like open your heart and also like open your hands to receive, blessings, new adventure, heart energy from someone else. Take some bricks down off of this wall, Taurus. It's going to be really helpful to you that first week. And then in the middle of the month, you find some balance. If you're able to open up, you've got people coming at you. You have people who want some of your peace. And temperance means finding the middle of the road, finding moderation. And that's very attractive, Taurus. That's why this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Cups, they're coming at you. It draws things to you. When you get this place of being grounded, that's one foot on the physical side here, and then one foot in the emotional, in the water here is being grounded between the physical world and the emotional world. Feeling at peace, feeling stable. And you can see this halo around temperance. This is the angel of peace. So I think there may be a focus on work the first week. Maybe feeling some scarcity, feeling like you have to keep your heart closed down, batten down the hatches. I'm going to say open up that first week. The spotlight's on you. And you really do have access to a lot of peace. And by the middle of the month, it's like bees are being drawn to a flower here, Taurus. When you find that middle path, that road of, yes, I have to work, but I have time for my heart as well. Yes, I have to take care of things in the physical world, my responsibilities, logistics, but I also have time to experience what I feel. It puts you in a real place of stability and peace. Very different from this card. You can see they both kind of have halos around their head. This one's thinking about money. Mind is on the money and the money is on their mind. And it's just like they're holding tight to every last thing. This is a card that's way more about ease and balance. And it's not as tight and restricted as this card. It's open. And therefore, that's why peace is coming about. And there's this nice balance and serenity coming in. So that's an opportunity that you have if you're feeling this towards the beginning of November, Taurus. I really see you arriving at this middle of the month. And people are like coming towards you. The Knight of Fire, the Knight of Cups. This person wants to do things with you. This person wants to give their heart to you. I see you in a good place, middle of the month. There's one thing that you may want to consider also at the middle of the month is you have Magician in reverse. And this is about your own personal power, creativity, ability to affect the changes that you want to see. This is the I Am card, Magician. It's abracadabra, which means whatever I say, I create. And the way that Magician functions is that he gets really clear about what he wants and desires. He gets really clear about what he wants to draw to himself, what he wants to create, and what he wants to manifest. And through that concentration and that focus on what he wants to draw to himself, he creates it. He's got all the tools and the resources here, and he connects with that divine realm of possibility, which is what Fool represents here, interestingly enough. Fool represents potential energy. That's why it's 0. And Magician represents the one thing that you choose, the one thing that you're focused on, and therefore he's able to draw it from that potential world into the real world, into the mundane world, to the physical world that we live in. So, with both of these in reverse, you may be doubting your ability to take from all the possibilities of what exists and bring them to yourself. But you do have that capability. Magician is showing up here for you. So I'm going to say, see what you can do in the middle of the month. Once you arrive at this peace from having opened up from any feelings of scarcity or just having to stay closed and open up, it opens up greater possibilities for you, greater powers, greater capabilities. You just have to believe it. And this is saying you don't necessarily believe that you can create this magic, that you can draw these things to you, but you can, Taurus. It's just it's a matter of you acknowledging that you have this capability. And then towards the end of the month, I see, the Sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck. And this means, again, feeling integrated, feeling balanced. And this is joy. This is about feeling like the sun is shining on you. It's feeling carefree. It's feeling like the world has got your back, that the sun is on you. And actually, it's kind of echoing this full moon in Taurus in your first house of self and identity, because really, when a full moon shines upon us, and it is in your first house, it's really the reflected light of the sun. And so, if at the beginning of the month the spotlight has been on you, working away, this is actually like the direct light of the sun. And this is like coming into the sun, having the sun's rays warm your skin, and just being joyful and laughing and feeling integrated, feeling whole. It's a nice balance. For some of you, it may be relationship. Because you've got that new moon in your 7th house on November 18th. So that could really be showing up, and you may just be basking in the glow of a new relationship or a renewed relationship with all this depth of feeling that's coming up. So I'm really liking this card for you, and you may be getting some new truths coming in with this Hermit card. It could be that some of you are partnering with a Virgo, another earth energy that's represented by the Hermit, but I really get the sense that there's some new truths, and the sun is like melting away any ice that if you have been dealing with a Virgo or someone who is maybe has some hermit traits, like can be a little isolated, or this sun is melting away all that ice, and the two of you are coming together. Or this could be like different aspects of yourself. And if you've had any doubts or fears or feeling that you don't have the capability to enjoy the finer things in life, that's what this 9 of Coins is about. Not feeling solid in yourself, not feeling like you can just do things on your own and be satisfied, be happy, and be content. Hermit says, look deeper within. Find that truth, because this card, 9 of Coins, is someone who's happy on their own, and Hermit is okay on his own too, and he's really about searching for the deeper meanings of life. And Sun is just casting, I kind of get that your joy, and maybe even connecting with someone else, is really helping you accept you as you are, Taurus. Just enjoy the last month of November, because there's some beautiful partnership energy. There's a lot of joy coming to you. The sun is shining on you, melting away any fears that you have about sustaining yourself or being alone. It's your time in the sun, Taurus, at the end of the month. So really just enjoy that. This could be with one of the people who's showing up here for you in the middle of the month. You end up with them. And then I see Page of Swords at the end of the month in reverse. Be careful about being blunt with someone. Just watch your words. Page of Swords in reverse it's like a child with a sword. So it's like when the kid says, how when kids can just say things that are really blunt and really, they speak without thinking. So this is just warning, this is saying at the end of the month, just be careful about speaking without thinking or saying things in a way that you might regret. Even if you discover some new truths, be gentle with those that are around you, because Page of Swords can cut or be blunt without thinking. So that's just what that's saying to me. But really, for whatever feels like you have to work away and hold things tightly, try to open that up and allow this heart energy in, this balance between work and emotion. And you can create a lot of things that really put you in a place of enjoying your time in the sun, Taurus. It's a beautiful November. Maybe getting some new insights about who you are when you're alone and that you are capable of realizing those truths. You may just have to be careful about how you speak about something.